Today we're going to continue through this bedroom. In fact, in the previous episode you saw how we did a layout, well, not just one but several. In fact, we changed our minds several times and finally the plan was to tear down everything we could. And then do it all over again since the ceiling was in really bad shape, and saving it would have cost us much more time than making a new one, and maybe it wouldn't have turned out as well. Also, we removed the window so that in the near future, which is quite likely, we can install it, and we fixed this wall right behind me which had a lot of moisture. Today we're going to continue where we left off, tearing down the ceiling and removing the entire part that's double height in that closet we also removed yesterday, so let's get started. The abandoned house is the big mission. Look at all that hair. This can't be saved. It could be hair, it could be a scouring pad. No one would know the difference. Okay, my mom and I are going to tear down the ceiling and my dad. Meanwhile, we've marked here the measurement where the door has to go, so he's going to remove the piece of door. We're going to split up the tasks. Thank goodness my hair is such a mess. I'm so scruffy. Good thing we finally decided to remove the ceiling because honestly, there have been pieces. This area was bulging and just by tapping it a little with the hammer, the whole panels fell down. I mean, it was a complete and absolute danger. Well, we've already removed the part from the room, we've left the hallway area, we'll still have to cut it a little more, but it has to be done with a grinder. My dad is chipping away at the door, but it's resisting, so he went to get a more powerful machine. And I have such a headache, it's awful, but well, you can already start to see how this is coming along. Look at the room now without the ceiling. It makes me so sad that I can't put the ceiling at the original height, you know, so you could see that spaciousness of such a high ceiling. I love it, but we can't, basically because this is here, that's there anyway, it's just not possible. In fact, the height of the ceiling will be determined by this machine. You might remember, in the last episode we tried to put the plate, but it wasn't at the same height. And that was one of the reasons why we also had to remove the ceiling, because we couldn't match this part here, so, well, right now it's been left like this. We haven't removed the hallway part because this section of the hallway is very well installed, unlike the one that was falling in the room. So we'll smooth it out and leave it as it is. Cool.
Do you know what I was going to tell you?
Tell me.
Now go up and don't look at it.
I think there was a wall here before. Yes, the plaster is missing at the wall's height.
Ah, yes, that's true.
All the plaster is missing.
Yes, that's true.
It's going well. There used to be a wall here.
Yes, so don't be surprised if the door is outside to go outside. Yes, the one that was already made, let's say.
It's missing plaster.
Look, there it is. You can see a piece at the height of the wall. Look there because you'll see it clearly. Ah, yes, there was a wall. We're going back to the origins. Well, we'll leave that one for that floor over there. What have you found?
A treasure.
A hidden treasure.
A little treasure.
This insulation features double walls and thermal protection.
Come on, kid.
For how old the house is, man.
Is that true? Well, it's not that old, no.
But at least the lower part, at the very least, was built with care.
Yes, a good quality thickness.
It has a thick insulated double wall.
We are making the hole for this door bigger because it's just missing a little, just 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters. Oh my goodness. The thing is, the wall is really hard. Well, it's really thick. But look, the thickness of the wall compared to my hand, it's incredibly thick.
The wall is crumbling a little bit.
Oh, dude. Underneath the floor of the second floor, there was another previous floor. Does that mean this closet was already here?
Well, the outside part was done first, and then, when this whole floor was finished, to keep the color, it was put in. I don't think that's the reason.
I think it would already be done. Let's say the first owner did it as a closet supplement, and then the next owner, one of the next ones, would have put in the floor. Look, it's nice, isn't it? I like this classic floor better. Yes, it's classic, but since everything comes back granite, yes, it looks like granite. It's nice, isn't it? Nice, that was quick, huh? Breaking it up was cool. Let's see, I'm going to show it. In this little piece, you can see the previous floor better, and look how beautiful, what a lovely floor. Don't tell me this wouldn't be totally in style right now. It has something I love, which is this. It's kind of semi-transparent, like a gemstone. I think the floor they had was super cool, really, really, really beautiful. Oh, I'm going to rest for a minute and take the opportunity to tell you something pretty intense that happened to us. You may have noticed a hint. A new little cat is there. Maybe you've already seen a hint because it was glimpsed in some video. But we've had a pretty serious unexpected event, you could say, just another weekend like any other. We come in and, well, we're bringing things inside. I bring the suitcases and everything else into the house, and suddenly I see something in the back and I say, what's that? What is that? Well, here you go. What do you think? The neighbor's wall has fallen down. It was pretty unexpected, and I'm going to tell you why it fell, because it's quite shocking. As you know, my dad wanted to remove the bamboo for a while, but I was fascinated by it and loved it. But it had a serious problem. It was spreading all over the ground and was literally destroying it. Also, it was growing by leaps and bounds, and from one day to the next, the ground was even worse. I mean, it changed a lot in a very short time. So my father told me, well, I'm going to remove it and talk to the neighbor, our neighbor, to see if he can also remove his, because if he didn't remove his, we wouldn't really gain much either. It kept coming out and coming back, and even more would come out. My father removed ours, we talked to him, and he removed his too. What happened? Well, the bamboo roots had literally destroyed the wall, and basically the wall was being held up by the roots. I mean, the roots had kind of made an extra wall. So once we both removed all the bamboo, a strong wind came and knocked the wall down. In this house there wasn't a wall. The one that fell was the neighbor's. Actually, we didn't even have one. And now what we have to do is start asking for estimates so they can build a proper wall between their house and ours. Of course, we won't do it ourselves since it needs to be done well. We'll hire someone and start requesting estimates. The bamboo is already growing back. This is honestly unbelievable. Look at how it is here. I mean, literally, the wall is separated from the floor. There's a hole here. It's actually pretty dangerous. This is very urgent for us. But the pool budget for this year, which was meant to build the permanent pool, is going to go there. This is a pretty big blow, but that's how it is. This thing...
Oh, it's pretty. That's a fly, right?
It doesn't look like a bee, but it's odd. It doesn't even flinch at all. Breakfast stop. Oh my, this messy hair. Brrr. No, there's not much wind, thank goodness. Well, that's better. Everything fell down. Yes, it fell. Yes, there are two things that fell.
Wow, it's floating, but if there was a little design to make the arch.
Wow, thank you for watching the video. Wow. Oh well, a little 1-minute break. The thing is, I stayed here picking, and my dad is going to get another sack. Because we've been talking about what to do, whether we should keep going and finish picking. What we have left is to try the door. Because yesterday all the windows arrived, I'll show you soon, and well, we already have the door, so we can try it. So what were we doing? We'd place the door to check the fit, then start laying the floor and the rest. Without having knocked down this wall, which is going to take us a little while, or we could do it in order, knock down the wall. and so on, but for the sake of the videos, it was more interesting to do different things. But it's a hassle and we're not going to be jumping from one thing to another. So I told him, look, go get a sack. We only have 2. We need a third one to finish throwing all this out, so I went to get it. We throw this out, pick all this up, test the door, and then we lay the floor. Let's do it in order or it'll be a hassle. We need to cover the door now since only one wall is left, whereas before we didn't need to because the walls were outside. No, you don't throw it away, period. My back, 5 minutes. Are you hungry? Well, yes, I do. Yes, you too. Yes, I'm not going to say no, even if it's just to get some rest, right? The bag area is ideal since they can be grabbed from above. It's unfortunate we must use the already finished area, but the truck with the hook is coming. The hook is our master. It hooks them and takes them away, so it's much better for them if we place them there. Even though it's finished, we try to minimize the mess. I can't wait to fix this. Remove the useless gutter. It's cut off at both ends and does nothing. Also remove the plants growing out like this. It looks like a post-apocalyptic house now, but I can't wait for it to become a luxury villa. But seriously, is everything actually ruined right now? Oh my god, this feels awful. The house is actually worse now. The problem with the floor is that, of course, when we put it here, if we look at the line, it's going to come all the way over here. Therefore, we would have to put in another row to be able to install the door on Friday, and of course, if we put in 2 rows, how are we going to get out? We'll have to throw ourselves like a dartboard.
We end up putting things from here to there and we'll go out through here and keep doing it like this.
Okay, yes, also 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Good idea. Go think about talent like your father does.
It's true that some panels won't align when we install them.
Just like the panels I have on the doors.
What are we going to do now? Well, we're going to split up as always. My mom and I are going to keep working on the floor, as we mentioned. We were planning it out like this. Oh, I bit myself. We were laying out how we're going to place the floor. And on the other hand, my father is going to keep tearing down this wall here. That way, we'll get rid of all the walls that need to go. Next time we can install the door and window, but we can't put in the door until the floor is finished. It's impressive essential. If we put the door in and then installed the floor, it would touch because it's a door that obviously can't be trimmed. It's not like the wooden ones you put inside the house, so of course we have to install the floor before the door. These sneakers, poor things, are just in terrible shape, really terrible, huh? Oh my, it's time for me to get a replacement. It fits better here, inside it doesn't end up crooked. Even if we need to finish the inside, it looks better here, right? Yes? The question is if it opens properly. I don't know how it looks inside, but from here it seems good.
Touch here, I can see it from here. Open here, in this part.
From the other side. Wow. Impressive, yes, I think the ideal is for it to be flush with the outside, right? It just looks better, huh?
Okay.
Okay, of course, that's where the wall goes, so everything will match together. Of course, I'll try to open it now.
It's open?
Well, huh? Okay. That's it. It looks really good. It's going to look amazing. What I just realized is that as soon as you open the door from the other side, the first thing you see is this view.
How horrible.
Amazing. Well, and from here, the other door. And now?
Because today, it's winter and there won't be any sun, but when it's summer, when the sun is higher, the light that comes in through there will be amazing.
And mortar, already we've used Bézier's Multiflex, and my father is preparing the anti-humidity one, also from Bézier. To finish off this door, the opening, to leave it more or less leveled. This way, when we work on this wall later, we won't need as many touch-ups. We're doing all this today because we think that way we'll have time to install the door on Friday, right, Mom?
Yes, we think so.
That's the intention.
The meat is prepared before entering the hall.
It would make us happy and for safety, thank you. And now that this side is more or less finished, my father is going to knock down the remaining wall now, which is this one here, and with this wall the circle will be complete. We've put these up to here, and now we'll place the next row to keep alternating, then move on. Otherwise we won't be able to get out later. We've made good progress.
Whoa. Did you think you had only done the master one? No.
That's it, everything's going well, right?
Good, good, good.
2 more tiles and we're done.
Wouldn't it be interesting for you to do the side piece first? No.
We're eager to explain. Yes, it looks like this. And what we're going to do now is place this piece in the style that goes here, which will be one hole and a piece. Sure. Do you think you'll finish it today? The wall?
If I don't finish it, I'm not leaving.
We hadn't picked it up.
We also threw it away.
Thrown away, then picking up the rubble and moving it there to dispose of it.
But I don't know what takes longer.
It's inside. Just go down this side. You have to cut this little piece here and there, and this one will go here. It'll be this part.
Yes, you have to cut it for love.
Well, this was the last piece of all of them. So with this, we finished today, which has been tough and intense, but we've managed to finish everything we had planned. All the floor is done. Well, not all, but the part we wanted. The wall behind me is down, and the ceiling is down too. So in the next video, we can start installing the door and window. See you very soon. See you soon. Bye, 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 bye. Opening to the other side, since it seems like it's an addition, it won't cost anything, neither air nor cold. Are you especially? They have triple glazing. Bye.